We're back with another video. Honey, I told y'all I was gonna do it, okay? So in today's video, I asked on my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Facebook, and my Twitter for you guys to send in your advice, questions, and things like that. I got this idea from Anaya Ivy here on YouTube, and I love her girl talk. She's very, very brutal and very, like she likes to say, she likes to give tough love, which, you know, I completely understand. I think that I can put my own little twist on it and still be very honest, but I also think that my questions are going to be a little bit different than hers. I think a lot of my questions are going to be based on like being fat and trying to find love, or being in a relationship trying to love yourself and find someone that also loves you because you're plus size, all those. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. So we're gonna cue this intro and then we can go ahead and get started and answer these questions.
Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I got to be joking when I say I don't think I can wait. I just need it now.
Honestly, I'm gonna go in and pick the 3 shortest ones because I need this video to be as short as possible. And y'all like my little setup. I told y'all it would be different this time, so I still got the lights and stuff because it's dark outside, but I'm comfortable on my couch, okay? So, I guess I'll go ahead and get into the first question, which says, okay, Shay, I'll make this short. I've been with this guy for 3 years. I'm 23. We met in college and hit it off immediately. Lately, I've been feeling that we are no longer on the same page since we've graduated. I want to start building toward a family, and he wants to travel and build a business. What do I do? That's actually a really good topic. So, most of us after high school went straight to college. Most of us being 18, 19, depending on when your birthday starts, sometimes 17. Anyways, we're there for a little while. We're going to these classes and you meet a guy. Now they tell you that you meet your best friend. Your roommate usually is your best friend in your dorm rooms. What they don't tell you is you're going to come across all different types of guys on a college campus, okay? And a lot of them are actually really good guys, especially depending on where you meet them at. It could just be a mutual friend situation or whatever. Anyways, so they met. She's now 23, which means they started dating when she was 20. So they probably met her sophomore year. They were young. He probably said some very sweet things in her ears. She probably did some very wifeable things so that the relationship would be good. And now that they've been together so long, things are starting to shift a little bit because there's now a 3-year age situation. Okay, so y'all graduated, meaning both of y'all have a degree, which means now you all need to be focused on a career. I think with you, I think that you want to, or like most women, your biological clock is ticking. So you're like, okay, I'm 23, I have a great guy, let's go ahead and get the family situation rolling. So go ahead, put a ring on it, come on, let's have these kids, and, you know, let's build a family. And he's like, okay, I got this degree, I'm getting ready to make all this money. Like, I'm getting ready to get this money. and he want to travel the world, which is not a bad thing to do. Like, that's not a bad concept. Just like I spoke about in my other video, the family thing kind of seems a little rushed, especially if you haven't been talking about it up until you guys graduated. If that wasn't something that was in your head before y'all graduated, like, where's it coming from now? So now it's like a shock to him because he's never heard it before. And not to say that you haven't said anything, but I'm just going off of what you sent me. So this is where compromise comes in. Because while what you're asking for is not out of reach, especially if y'all have jobs and y'all are able to take care of a child and y'all are ready to be married, go for it. I'm not telling you not to do that. What you're asking for is not out of reach. But I'll say, why not travel first? Why not y'all go ahead and start a business, or, you know, you get your career and he starts his business and y'all make all this money. And then let's say more so 26, 27 instead of 23. Go ahead and let him put a ring on and you had them kids. And y'all are now financially stable. And you've got to travel and see the world without having to worry about a babysitter. Without having to worry about bringing the kids with you and adding extra plane tickets and packing all that stuff. Like, I understand that as women we have always been told, hey, you know, hey, your time is your clock ticking. Like, you need to go ahead and get started or you're going to miss out. And that's not true. You're 23. Live a little. I would say compromise. If he's not telling you that he's not against it, but he's not ready, then compromise. You've got a lot of time left to have them kids. Okay? So, honey, take them trips to Dubai and take them trips to Thailand and Indonesia and Japan, Tokyo, Japan. Where, like, travel. Make that money. Start that business. Get the job that you wanted after college. And then be like, okay, now it's my turn. We have some kids now. Can we get married, please? I want to plan a wedding. Yeah, I think I know it's a beautiful thing, but I think that he sound like a good guy. It don't sound like, it doesn't sound like he's telling you no. It just sounds like, excuse me. It just sounds like he's saying not right now. So, you know, maybe not right now, honey. Maybe soon, though. Travel first. I don't see anything wrong with the whole traveling situation. And if it's something that close to your heart that you really want to go ahead and start your family now, then maybe y'all need to really have that serious conversation and see how to move forward from there. And then y'all can figure it out from then. But, why you need kids right now? Anyways, okay. Let me find another question. Okay, yeah. So I got a couple of these. I'm gonna read this one because they're pretty much all the same thing. Can you talk about being plus size and finding someone who will love me and my gut? It always feels like no one's truly interested in me. I am the fat, ugly friend with no man. Help. Okay. First of all, do you love yourself? Are you comfortable with yourself? Do you exude confidence? Do you walk with your head held high? Do you talk with confidence? Do you speak positively of yourself? That's where you start. Okay? What was it? Don't go looking for someone. When it happens, and it'll happen organically. And then that way, you won't have to question whether they truly love you for everything about you. Okay? I don't know how many times I can say this, but baby girl, focus on yourself. And if you feel like it seems like guys are just not interested in you, maybe honestly, maybe you just don't love yourself enough. Because I think honestly what attracts a guy is your confidence. I'm fat, period. However, I walk with my head held high. I look people in the eyes when they talk to me. More specifically, I look men in the eye when they talk to me. I now have found confidence to just say, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm a beautiful girl, and if you can't look past my double chin, sir, it's you, not me. Get to that point first and stop trying to find someone who's going to love you for that. Like, I think what else is very important is that you not be so concerned with how you look. Because my guy friends tell me that, how can I say this in a PG way? Vagina doesn't have a face. And if you are more than willing to have sexual relations with a guy, a real man is not going to be concerned about your gut. And the reason I'm bringing up the sexual relations is because you said a guy who will love me and my gut. Meaning, he's going to see your gut. Like, and not just in clothes. So, yeah. Majority of my guy friends will say, vagina has no face. Like, it's gonna happen. And maybe that's another concern of yours. Like, okay, so if y'all do have sexual interactions, then how do I know that he's not just sticking around because of the vagina? You don't know that. And you don't have to be fat to question that. Skinny girls have that same problem. How I know he ain't just sticking around for the vagina? You feel me? So stop worrying about your weight. Get that out your head. Be yourself. Be confident with yourself. And then see where that takes you. Honestly. All of these, I get a lot of these plus size questions, but if y'all really take the time to think about it, it's not just plus size girls that have these problems. It's super skinny chicks. It's girls with flat chests. It's girls with no ass. Like, it's every girl goes through this. And I understand that it's something to relate to specifically. But baby, you can't worry about your stomach. You can't. If you're a dope chick and you exude that you're a dope chick and you're not like, oh my god, I got this double chin here, and that's all he gonna see. He not gonna see that I'm funny. He not gonna see that I'm cool to hang around. He not gonna see that I'm down. Like, if you think that a real man is gonna bypass all those good qualities because you have a double chin, I'm sorry, but you crazy. You're actually crazy. I have a challenge for you. And here's where, because I'm not judging you. I understand where you're coming from. It took me some time to get there. But maybe you could get there a little sooner with this. If you can stand in the mirror naked and you can look at yourself and find some beauty in that, you don't have to worry about what no man thinks. And it's not a man who's going to have an issue with your stomach. It's not a man who's going to have an issue with your cellulite. It's not a man who's going to have an issue with your stretch marks. It's not a man who's going to have an issue with your big thighs. It's not a man who's going to have an issue with your big arms. It's a boy. Boys have issues with those things. And I'm going to leave it at that, because that's the truth. Show me a man who's going to have an issue with all those things when you were down ass chick. And if you having sex, if the sex is good, and he worried about your stomach, that's a little boy. Period. Next question. This is going to be the last one, because I don't want this video to be very long. And I'm tired. It's, well, I don't even know if you can see that. It's 1:47 in the morning. And yes, that is Frank Ocean on the front of my phone. I think he's the cutest thing since sliced bread. And I want him to be my best friend. But anyways, the last question. Oh, I gotta make my emails. This was a short one. Okay. Hi, Shey. How do I go about telling one of my closest guy friends that I'm feeling a good vibe with him and I want to see how we would work as a couple? Burp? In other words, how do I shoot my shot without coming off creepy? I'm gonna be honest with you, child. I ain't never had I can only give you my opinion. I can't give you this based off of experience. The other two I could kind of give based off experience. This one I can't. So how do you shoot your shot with a close guy friend without coming off creepy? One, I'm not exactly sure how you would come off creepy by doing that. It might just really just be surprising to him, especially if he doesn't feel like he was getting that type of vibe. I think that's what you would run into an issue with, is that okay. Okay. Are you willing to sacrifice the friendship? By that I mean it's a lot that changes when it comes to adding romantic feelings. So while it's a very good thing that y'all are good friends, it could also be a very bad thing if he doesn't feel the same way, because then you might not take that very well. So here's what I say do, and this is just my opinion. This is just me trying to give you some hopefully it's logical advice. It's the most simple thing you could possibly do, and that is talk to him about it. Don't be subliminal. Don't start trying to do little cute things and start trying to flirt and all that good stuff. Don't do what y'all don't already do. Don't start adding in little cute shit. Don't start adding little sprinkles of dumb stuff. Just sit down and say to him, hey, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling some real good vibes that ain't been feeling like friendship anymore. And I'm coming to you as a woman to say that I like you and I want to see where this could possibly go. If you say no, I respect your decision. Say that even if you don't respect his decision, because then that kind of lessens the factor of him trying to lie to save your feelings. And men do that all the time. I'm sure it's not a woman in this world that can say she ain't never had a man lie to her to protect her feelings. That's really the only logical thing I can tell you to do, because, okay, say you start flirting with him and say you start flirting with him and he's kind of like, okay, whoa, what you got going on? And he kind of like slow up on your friendship. He start pulling away from the friendship. That's gonna suck. And then don't go in trying to do no creep shit and he stopped talking to you completely. That just cut out the whole idea of you even being able to say, hey, I'm kind of feeling you a little bit. Like, what you trying to do? Like, just talk to them. That's the basis of every relationship. Is communication. So, baby girl, if you willing to, damn, I stuttered. If you're willing to sacrifice your friendship, I won't even say all of your friendship. If you're willing to sacrifice a portion of your friendship, because if he doesn't feel the same way, it's a possibility that he might pull back slightly, just so you can't feel that way anymore. There is that possibility. So if you're willing to sacrifice your friendship in that manner, and I don't look, I'm trying to tell you, I don't have personal experience with this one. Just talk to him. Don't do no creep shit. Don't be one of them heifers. Please don't be one of them heifers. Please. Please. Child. Y'all got all these relationship questions and I'm about single as a dollar bill. But it's okay because I'm chilling. I'm focused on this. I'm focused on work. I'm focused on my nail career. Yo. 2019 about to be so lit for me, and I'm about to start manifesting that. And I'm manifesting a great relationship with God. I'm manifesting a great relationship with a male. This is going to be a good year. And I wish the same for y'all. I wish that for my plus size girls, I want y'all to get out of your head. Get out of your head. Work on yourself, work on your attitude, work on your personality, and walk around with confidence. And then when your boyfriend come around, don't worry about that gut, girl. I love y'all for real. I love us for real. That's gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna go maybe something to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning because I haven't eaten anything. And I'm hungry. And I'm gonna take this makeup off. I'm gonna wrap my hair. And I'm gonna get ready for work. I have to be at work at 7. So your girl is about to go to bed. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so that you are notified every time that I upload. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Tired of fucking with these lying niggas, baby. I just need a thug. Won't you be my plug?